Hi, I'm Dr. Anjila Jaeggli of Sage Integrative Medicine Clinic. Today I want to talk to you about intermittent fasting, which is a diet approach that generally has many amazing benefits, and what's awesome can also be combined with other types of diet approaches such as Keto or Paleo or Whole30. And if you're super interested in what we're talking about today in intermittent fasting, we have a free cheat sheet download for you. Just visit our website, sagemedclinic.com. Okay, so let's talk about what is intermittent fasting. Essentially, you have a window that you are dedicating to eating, and then you have a window where you are not eating pretty much anything, but there are some things that are allowed that I will go over. So what are the different options? The minimum really is 12 hours, so restricting eating to just 12 hours of your day, and then 12 hours of fasting. That is where you really start to see the benefits, and I'm going to go over those. The next option, where you get more of the benefits that I'm going to go over, you basically only eat for 8 hours. So it's going to be 8 hours of eating and 16 hours of fasting. The more extreme version that not that many people do, and it's definitely doesn't seem to be a great place to start, but some people find some amazing benefits, is eating for 4 hours and then 20 hours of fasting. But usually that's not often. So what kind of benefits can you expect from intermittent fasting? There are a ton. So what's really cool is that it can increase fat metabolism, so therefore increasing weight loss. It can also increase what we call autophagy, which is the clearing out of old cells. It increases growth hormone production, so that is like increased healing ability and increased antioxidant levels, as well as increase in stem cells, or your internal stem cell production. That doesn't really start happening. The stem cells don't start happening until about 16 hours of fasting. So that's, maybe one reason to have that particular window as a goal. So many people ask, well, that sounds fantastic. I'm in, but what do I do? When I'm fasting, can I have water? Can I have anything else? Yes, definitely drink water. This is not a water fast. Those exist and usually are for very specific things. So you want to drink water, you can drink sparkling water, you can do all herbal teas, green tea, black tea, you can do black coffee, and that is pretty much gonna be it. You really want to stay away from things that have any sort of sweetener, even if there's no calories, because it can spike your insulin, which then will also spike sugar release from your liver and kind of stop the ketosis from happening. So don't want to do that. And if we're getting into, what, say if weight loss is your goal with intermittent fasting, what are the things that you can do to encourage that as well with your intermittent fasting? So one is stop eating about 3 hours before you go to bed. Great study that showed there were two groups of people, same amount of calories in both groups. One group stopped eating about 7:30. The other group just kind of ate whenever they wanted. The group who stopped at 7:30 lost weight, and the group who ate whenever they wanted gained weight. So very interesting. Our metabolism really does start slowing down in the evening time. A second way is if you make your first meal coming out of fasting higher fat and protein, meaning keeping the processed carbs and the sugars low in that first meal. And then also, if you're kind of focusing more on a keto type diet or a keto style diet during your eating window, that also can improve your ability to burn fat. So what are things maybe that getting into supplements? People usually have a good supplement regimen, and there are certain things you can take during your fasting window. So that would be your water soluble vitamins are okay. That's your B vitamins, vitamin C. You can also do minerals, as long as they aren't attached to sugars. And then things that you cannot do as far as vitamins go are your fat soluble vitamins. So that would be vitamin A, vitamin K, D, as well as you can't do anything, again, that has calories. So collagen, branched chain amino acids, or of course, no protein shakes, things like that. So those are no until you're back into your eating window. And then another part that there's an interesting, some people will experience cravings during their fasting window. And there are ways that you can help to negate that. And that would be, green tea is amazing at helping to, take down appetite or have appetite control, as well as coffee. So if you can drink coffee black, that's a great, that definitely helps to suppress appetite. We use some supplements also that help, like L-carnitine, chromium, sometimes low-dose 5-HTP. So there are ways to kind of work around this, around the cravings part. So if you have questions about this, if you're interested in intermittent fasting or have concerns like, is it right for you? Would it work with your lifestyle and your current diet? We would love to see you. We'd love to help you with that journey. And so thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time.